Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Big day today. Oh, now we're back. Okay, as soon as I was doing something. So I am walking towards an interview with Adam Riva, who has a really great YouTube channel and often does deep dives not only on elite sex abuse and things like that, but esoteric knowledge, symbolism, and a lot more. I'm looking forward to that. He's got a really cool podcast studio, so right now I'm heading, he's also located out of Oneonta, which is cool, heading to another coffee shop, and I'm gonna meet up with him where we're gonna get the day going. Now, I'm also going to try to do a quick interview with him for my channel as well, and talk about some of the issues that he's been covering. I think that today's show with me and him are going to try to bring the Conor McGregor information to more and more people. Obviously, if you saw my video last night on the horrific Reebok commercial they just put out, which is clearly geared towards children, it's just completely unacceptable that you push a violent rapist like that in a commercial that starts off with teddy bears and train sets. And if you don't think they don't know what they're doing and that this isn't a coordinated PR campaign, you're being extremely naive. That's exactly what this is. 15 watching, 3 thumbs up, let's get them up. I know it's a little bit early for the Burmese Brigade. Some of the other subjects that I'm going to be covering today. Still haven't done my royal video on Prince Harry and Merkel leaving and going to Canada to supposedly earn their own money. I guess in theory it all sounds really great. Let's see what happens in practice. I actually, if you saw, I posted a video of Prince Harry talking about some things. I was like, you know what? I got a little bit of respect for this. And the idea that he's trying to get away from that environment, to me, is a positive. And I know what's going viral is that clip of him asking Bob Iger basically to give his wife work, right? That's the big viral clip. How dare Prince Harry try to pander for work for his wife, who's an actress, to do voiceovers? I just didn't understand what the big deal was there. How do you think these things work? Yeah, they're at an award gala. Yep, they're rubbing elbows. And yep, his wife wants a job. So I don't understand what the controversy is there. I don't think there is an actual controversy. I think it's more of that manufactured outrage that the media loves. What else is trending today? Let's talk. Trump supposedly gave the okay to there's my dude Adam Riva right there behind me that I'm going to be interviewing with after this. But supposedly 7 months ago, Trump signed off on Soleimani, and they just waited to do it now. I think that's kind of suspect. I don't necessarily believe that, but I don't necessarily not believe it either. I mean, those kind of military operations take time, and it wouldn't surprise me if he did so. We walking, we driving?
We're going in the back. We got a studio.
Wait, here in this building? Is this where you live? All right, let's go.
No, I don't live here.
This is where you have this. Oh, you work here and you have a studio here?
What's up, Burmese Brigade?
I didn't realize. So this is where your podcast studio is out of?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's do it. Can we walk in?
Sweet, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So I guess we're getting like a backdoor journey into the...
Don't say backdoor journey. That's weird.
Into the Riva podcast facility.
It's
been a long time since I've been in here. Man.
You're the only one I know who unironically uses a selfie stick.
Well, I don't really take selfies. I'm kind of using it as a gimbal.
Yes.
But people look at me all the time and they think I'm taking selfies.
And you need a camera crew.
I don't want a camera crew. If I can continue to do this as low-key as possible, I will. So how, did they let you rent this out, or?
They just let me use it for free
because you work here?
I work here.
That's awesome, dude.
We're going into the belly.
Bum, behind the scenes in Oneonta, New York.
Oh yeah, not very glamorous.
This is glamorous. Are you kidding me? This is cool, dude. This is cool.
We have a train that goes through.
Oh, wow. Look at all this.
Hopefully the train doesn't go through right now.
Oh, I know all about the train. My audience is familiar with the train. They hear it every once in a while. Sometimes we have to stop when I'm walking the dog.
Oh yeah, I used to live on Grand Street.
Yeah. So Adam, seeing this is going out now, why don't you tell people about yourself? You did one little small interview with me, but how'd you get started? And how'd you build this little studio? I mean, obviously.
Well, so I'm Adam Riva with Dauntless Dialogue. You guys can go over and subscribe there. Just felt as you have like kind of an unsuppressible urge to do something, to speak up, to do some journalism, to do some honest reporting, to be transparent in my process, and to hopefully get some truth out and wake up some people.
And I mean, you are using what's available to you. I thought the studio was in your home, and it's not. It's in your place of work. So you're really maximizing not only your potential, but your resources in order to bring this thing. Like, you know, my studio is a bedroom. You know, it's just a green screen. Like, everybody thinks, like, they look at it, they're like, whoa, dude, what are you doing? And I'm like,
It's about the quality of the content, though. The people aren't here for the lights, the cameras. They're not here for the high def. That's all the icing on the cake, but they're here for the quality information.
yeah. Well, the information is great, but the better you present it, the more people you can bring in. And it's so much more easy to share with somebody when you show somebody something that they're kind of accustomed to. You know what I mean? Oh, well, he's got a desk. And oh, it looks like he's pretty legit. And while you go through, I know you don't use Streamlabs because you edit yours and you put them out, but you often have really nice graphics along with quotations and citations during your work to make it even more accessible to people, in my opinion. So what do you have coming up on Dalton's Dialogue that people should be looking for in the next few weeks?
Cool. So obviously we're doing an episode today with the one and only Jason Burmis. Tomorrow I'm shooting an episode with Dr. Michael Salla, who, for those of you who don't know, he's written a number of books on some of the secret space programs, some of the breakaway civilization material. Maybe that's a little out there for some of you guys, but we all know that the Alphabet Soup agencies certainly funnel money into these black projects, so it's at least a good idea to start asking questions. I'm shooting an episode this weekend with Justin Deschamps. He's a philosopher. He's also into all the same material that we study with, some of the deep state and all that. And I'm working on some more presentations to expose child trafficking.
Hey. And just to talk about the secret space program for a minute. I did a video earlier this week kind of like mocking NASA. Well, I mean, I'm not mocking them, but I mean, people think that we're going to the moon and we're going to Mars and Elon Musk is going to take us there. And really, it's just a system for them to put satellites up in. Their rocket technology is horrible, to the fact that just after Christmas, they tried to launch some of their astronauts to the ISS with our rockets. Couldn't do it. Big failure. We still launch our astronauts to the ISS with Russian rockets. Do you get it? Somehow, even though, we lost the entire space race up until the moon landing, we then lost everything after the moon landing and continue to lose to the Ruskies.
Yes.
I think it's a Lord Poot plan to take over the election process.
There's so much you can get into. There's so many different rabbit holes. There's so many different perspectives with the secret space program material. Dr. William Tompkins, who is now deceased, he passed away a couple years ago. He said that in 1957, the satellite technology was so good that they could zoom into a man's newspaper in Central Park and read the fine print. So you're tracked everywhere you go. As you said, they're launching satellites. Every single inch of the globe is charted and monitored. And I think, that's part of the technocracy. You can also go down the rabbit hole of, hey, why can't we access any of the satellites that orbit the North and South Pole? There's a lot of material about Hitler going down to Antarctica. Who knows? We're just asking questions, people.
That's true. And again, when you look at the satellites, when you look at Starlink and you look at Neuralink, okay, Starlink is putting 50, 60 satellites up a shot. They want to put up over 1,000 of them. That's the front. They're selling you this demagogue in Musk. He wants to put a brain chip in you. That's not a joke. He wants to put a Bluetooth device behind your ear, tether it 4 times with fiber optic threads into your brain.
No, but he's the good guy.
Oh, he's awesome.
He's watching out for us. He's looking out for the AI takeover.
Well, that's what, the alternative media that leans right is telling us. He's the best thing since breakfast, and so is his buddy Peter Thiel. I think different. I know that you might think different.
Meanwhile, he's gotten like $8.2 billion in subsidies and taxpayer funding.
He does. That's how it works. He's not that smart. He makes fake flamethrowers, guys. What the fuck? Like, what are you thinking? thumbs this video up on the way out. Today is my first exclusive Rockfin video. I'm trying to lock down the Reddit AMA on McGregor and so much more. Adam Riva is with me, so I'm going to drop this and we're going to do that podcast. Make sure to check out Dalton's dialogue after for this full interview. Anything else to close on?
We'll see you there. Peace out, guys.
Later, guys.